A few weeks ago, I watched this documentary called Plastic Ocean on Netflix, and it was incredibly eye-opening for me because I had heard that there was a plastic island the size of Texas in the ocean, but to really learn the state that our ocean is in and how much plastic is really in the ocean was just baffling and mind-blowing to me, and how it's really affecting marine life and life on land, and why there is so much plastic in the ocean, and what is it really doing to us. And so I had also heard about zero waste movement, and I'd watched a few videos on YouTube here about the zero waste movement, and my immediate reaction is I can't do it. It's too hard. Like, that requires way too much time, way too much effort. I can't do it. But after watching this documentary, Plastic Ocean, it really taught me that we need to stop using plastic, and that plastic is killing marine life, and it's actually hurting our ocean and creating a lot of destruction on the planet. And it really, really touched me in a way that really made me want to do something about it and kind of be part of the change, because we know we have to begin with ourselves. We, as one individual person, has the power to create change, and it's our responsibility to do something if we can do something. And so it kind of created this passion within me to actually be part of the change, to get rid of plastic and completely ban it altogether. So I decided to do an experiment for a week to reduce my waste. Basically try going zero waste for a week. It was inspired by watching this documentary, Plastic Ocean. And so what I did was I got rid of the trash can completely in my house. And the trash can that I have is relatively really big. And so I made the trash can the recycling can, or the recycling place. And then I have a compost. So this is where all like the food scraps are going to go, fruits, vegetables, anything of that sort. So I created a cardboard box to put all the compostable items that weren't fruits or vegetables or things that can go back into the earth. So this glass container is going to be the trash can. It's not really big, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how much stuff actually gets put in here. Like stuff like this. Like, you know, this wrapper that comes on these bananas to mark them if they're organic. Right, so I'm just gonna put it in here. That way I can see how much trash is being created too. It's Wednesday, so this is day 4 into the zero waste experiment. So this compost bucket right here is full. I'm not going to even open it to show you what's in here because it's disgusting. And then I just made some fresh celery juice. So I'm going to go dump this and dump this. So this will be empty again to fill. So far I've been finding that composting has been working really well, and this gets full very quickly, almost like every second day. So that's a good thing. So this used to be the trash can and now it's turned into the recycling can. And doing it like this kind of makes me realize how much stuff is actually in plastic packaging. Like the blueberries. So these are the kind of things I have in here. Mostly glass, one time, what is this called? Like metal tin. Never buy things like this, so that was just a rare thing. But it just makes you realize how much waste we really do produce. I mean, this thing is like full. I mean, I know most of it's recyclable, but still, it's like so much waste. This is the trash can, which is this glass, which is like the size of my hand. And it's full. Like, so I have a bag of chips in here, and the chip bag isn't recyclable or compostable, so it goes in a landfill. And then like these little like sticky things and the stuff they put on like the fruit and Lara bars, these are good for you, but again, they're not put in a compostable or recyclable packaging, so that just goes into a landfill. These little fruit stickers, like why? Like, this is just trash. You know, you can't really do anything with it.
And the last thing is this cardboard box that contains all the compostables that aren't food scraps. So this has like this compostable plastic. It's not plastic, it's like the compostable eco products thing. It's compostable, which is really good.
And so this experiment really made me realize to really look for the recycling sign or the compostable sign on each individual package. So I occasionally get these Keto bars, and I didn't know they're recyclable. I just literally looked at this today and saw that there is that 5 recycling sign on it. So this is actually recyclable. How freaking amazing. And it's made of, I think, aluminum, so maybe that's why it's recyclable, but it's recyclable. So this experiment really made me become aware of looking at what I was buying, and if what I was buying was recyclable, what could I do with it after I had used it? And this is something I've never really thought about because, you know, trash is kind of out of sight, out of mind. When you put it in your trash can, it's gone. And you don't really see it, it gets taken away. So I designated a clear jar like this that used to be a pasta sauce jar, and this became the trash can. So this is all the trash that I accumulated this past week, and it's just like random bits of, like, you know, stickers that, you know, the food comes in on Whole Foods, and like, I don't know, just like packaging, and I just made me realize how much stuff is really packaged in plastic. And it just really, more than anything, this experiment made me realize how much we don't really think about where our trash goes, what happens to it after we buy it, consume it, use it, and then put it in the trash can. Like, we don't know what happens after it gets put in the trash can and, you know, the trash service comes and picks it up. And so having a clear jar where I could see where the trash was going into made me realize, oh my gosh, like, where is this stuff gonna go? It's just gonna sit in the landfill. Like, these plastic wrappers and these little stickers that, you know, they scan at the store, like, it's just gonna go sit in the landfill and just stay forever on the earth. And it's just mind-blowing to me. And I'm not gonna go back to a normal size trash can. Like, this will continue to be my trash can. It's okay to not be perfect when you try this. It's okay to fail. It's okay to get it wrong. It's an experiment. You're gonna learn, you know? And that's something that really I told myself, because once I saw that how much trash was accumulating, I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing this right, or I need to create less waste, less trash. But it's okay. It's going to be a process to teach yourself this new habit of really becoming mindful of how much waste you're really producing. And I think the reason this kind of really hit home for me is because I want my life to be a contribution to the planet and not a burden. And if I can do my part, and there's just a small thing right here, if I could do my part in helping my life be a contribution to the planet, I can die knowing that I did something while I was here, rather than just create more problems for the earth and hurt it and just watch it die. Like, it's so sad to me, the state of our planet and what humans have done, exploiting it and using it for our gain, for our greed, and not realizing the impact and the effect it's having on all living beings who call Earth their home. So I invite you to do your own research, to become aware, to know that you have the power to create the change you wish to see in the world, and really, really do something that feels like it's aligned to yourself and it's helping you be a contribution to the planet. I suggest, with watching the documentary A Plastic Ocean, and then start Googling zero waste and see what it's all about. I actually have a video on 5 ways to start zero waste. So go ahead and click like up here, and that link will take you to the video, 5 ways to start zero waste. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have the day you want to have, and I will see you in my next video. Stay open.